name is Jaden Risner. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Family Proud, and Family Proud is a platform designed for care, and we make simple support for our loved ones. Several years ago, I was deployed with the Navy, and I was notified that my mother had a heart attack. I was about 7,000 miles away from home. Asking that question, what do I do? What are the next steps? Fast forward, I actually became an informal caregiver to my mom, which is why I left active duty Navy, and was inspired to transform how we serve our loved ones and community through the founding of Family Proud. I know my story is only one of many. There's actually 42 million unpaid caregivers in the United States alone, such as myself. And we know that care expenses are the #1 reason that families go bankrupt here in the US, resulting in over a $360 billion market, specifically around out-of-pocket expenses equating to that care. Another reason, a third of GoFundMe sites are medical and care related. So the complexity of care is certainly the root of the problem. That question, we all have if everyone thinks about someone that they love and care about, and think about that time and you ask yourself, how can I help? And that certainly can become a burdening question. That family is having difficulty to coordinate that care, managing their out-of-pocket expenses, and of course, very time consuming. So Family Proud, we make supporting our loved ones simple by saving the caregiver's time, reducing those out-of-pocket expenses, and ultimately providing peace of mind for all the parties. And so how do we do that? We allow you to activate your support network, allow you to create what we call care circles, invite your friends and family, have a safe and secure place to communicate. And we allow you to sign up for recommended support tasks. So you may be local to watch the kids, bring food, provide a ride, very tangible support, but you may not be local. And so once again, that question, how can I help? We actually provide product service recommendations focused around care that have helped other families. So the ability to account for sociodemographic variables, whether it's your culture, your language, your religion, certainly more focused on the family and community and not necessarily clinical. And so how does Family Proud reach all of the families? Not only does our solution ensure that we put the families first, but we partner with organizations that serve them as well. We come alongside as a service partner. And so everyone from the family side is provided these product service recommendations designed for the family. And then the organizations that are looking for a better way to serve their families internally now have the ability to deploy Family Proud and create persistent community within their own organization, their own company, and so forth. So how do we keep the families on? More than just being able to pay for certain items, being able to engage with some of those resources, is that we actually provide curated content of what has helped other families, pieces of information, sharing the lessons learned around what has helped other families. And this push notification ultimately enables us to create closed loops of engagement around pro-social behavior. Where are we today? We have a live public beta and product. To mention, it is free to families to use. We've got over 300 families supported. We do have paid partnerships and transactions that have been conducted on the registry, so validated revenue on both sides there. And proud recipient of the SBIR, previously the phase 1 $50K, and then excited to announce just recently our phase 2 award, $750K non-diluted inject to support Air Force families through the Family Resiliency Program. Roadmap today is certainly focused on our core product and streamlining that experience, really focused on the families, but really excited to expand our partnerships with those in our funnel, community partnerships, organizations, to expand not only the number of families that we're able to support, but of course, our ability to grow forward. In the future, of course, consideration on the family side, we know families don't see borders. So multilingual considerations, once again, to those sociodemographic variables and ensuring that we're accounting for the families don't see borders. So how does it work? For us, there's a multi-stream revenue. One, there's certainly transaction fees associated with those care product purchases. Of course, to underline, this is no cost to the family in need themselves, but rather the support network that's looking to best support that family in terms of that, how can I help? And then of course, through the organizations and companies, being able to pay partnership and subscription fees for the families they serve. We've seen from a K-factor perspective, about 3 to 5 individuals invited on per family. We recognize about a 10% of net transactions, and we have embedded subscription services as well, whether paying for a Family Proud liaison to help the family navigate their care journey. So there's a lot of things out there that are certainly focused either on just the social aspect or financial. We're very familiar with GoFundMe. We also know that there's over 10,000 GoFundMe sites that are created every day, and only about 20% of them are successful. So from an 11th hour type aspect, we know that it's victim to compassion fatigue over time as well. A lot of platforms out there provide strong social wall components, but nothing out there certainly provides smart support recommendations along with the financial support. So we've previously raised a $1 million pre-seed / angel round. We're a proud graduate of the Google for Startups program, as well as NextCube's Digital Health Accelerator. And we're currently raising a seed round 2 on an 8 pre focused on really expanding our team and the product delivery to support these organizations we have lined up. So myself, Naval Academy graduate, MBA, background in the special operations helicopter community, and once again, caregiver for my mother now. Chris Triplett leading the technology efforts, caregiver himself, director of engineering, senior level, and then Leland, former Uber engineer. Really, those two lead the tech front. Ray is our product. Lauren, certainly Family Proud wouldn't be the same without her. Her himself, cancer survivor, and really focused on the healthcare and patient communication. So really being that family-facing liaison for us. And then Damien, early LinkedIn employee, background in this behavior and human psychology around these closed loops of engagement. Really important there, and also a former caregiver. Also backed by a strong team of advisors. Not spend too much time here, but those who part of Make-A-Wish Foundation, associated with Stanford Health, the VA, healthcare strategy, certainly across the board, we're thankful to call them all our family. And from an impact standpoint, really for us, focused on growing to be able to support as many families as possible and address some of the health equity issues at scale. Thank you for your time.